Our daughter was 2 at the time, and I had noticed that she was drinking an excessive amount of water and always peeing. It just seemed really, really abnormal for me. I kept telling people about it, and they would just basically tell me that I was paranoid and that they were sure everything was fine. I finally took her in to see her pediatrician and told them my concerns, and they basically said the same thing. You live in Las Vegas, it's hot in the summertime, it's practically normal for toddlers to drink more water around this time. I'm sure it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. So I insisted that they tested her for like a vitamin deficiency, just basically any test they could do to put my mind at ease. I wasn't going to leave the doctors until they ran some tests. They ran a blood test for deficiencies, and then they told me that they could do a glucose test. They ran the test and sent us on our way. About 15 minutes after we had gotten home, I get a call from her pediatrician's office, and they tell us that we need to rush her to the emergency room right away. I had no idea what was going on, but they told me that there were ketones present in her urine and that her blood glucose was over 500. We ended up in the hospital for about 5 days. She was really sick, throwing up. We were confused. We had no idea what was going on, and come to find out, she was diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic. We were completely uneducated with type 1 diabetes. I think everyone has a type 2 in their family, a parent, a grandparent, an aunt or uncle. We had no idea what the difference was between the two at the time. The doctor explained to me that type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, and that our daughter had a viral infection, and that her body attacked its pancreas, and her pancreas would no longer produce insulin. The doctor also assured me that this could not have been prevented. It had nothing to do with our lifestyle. We're actually relatively healthy, that it wasn't the amount of cookies I ever gave her or the amount of sugar she ever had. This was something that wasn't preventable, and it can never be reversed. The way that most parents find out that their child is a type 1 diabetic is they go into something called DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, and they go unconscious and have seizures. Type 1 diabetes can be fatal. It's been really scary. It's been a learning process. Our daughter will always be dependent on insulin, but we are learning and we are doing okay.